Alrighty, guys. So the markets are currently a mixed bag. It's about 2:10 p.m. on the East Coast. We have the Nasdaq and the S&P up right now, but the Russell and the Dow, they're currently down, as the VIX is also down. And we have gold and silver. Well, I guess silver's pretty much at break even. Gold's up about 0.8%. So everything today so far is all over the place. We got to break down the markets in this video, and we also have to break down some stocks, three in particular, and then we'll run through my watch list at the end of this video. So sit back, relax, hit that like button. Do not forget to get your 10 stocks from Moomoo with a $100 deposit. Each of those could be valued up to $2,500, and you could also get 6 stocks from Webull with any amount deposited. All of those stocks are linked down below. And with that being said, I would cheers you guys, but honestly, I have nothing to drink. But thanks for tuning in. Let's dive into the video. So, like I mentioned, it's currently about 2:10 p.m. roughly on the East Coast, and the markets are a mixed bag. The S&P's up 0.5%. Nasdaq's up about 1%, so big tech in general, doing very well today. We have the small cap index, Russell, down 0.5%, as the Dow is pretty much at break even, but leaning more towards the red direction, right? And we're seeing here, let me show you guys what I'm noticing at least, and let me know your thoughts as always in the comments. What I'm noticing is we got, and this is SPY by the way, we got a 2-ish day period of consolidation at about 393. You guys can see it right here. We were trading between 393 or more like 391, honestly, and 395. And today we broke out. We're starting to get out of the consolidation range and start to break to the upside. At least that's what I'm seeing here on the 5-day, 5-minute, right? We took out 396, got to about 397.66, and notice where, funny how this is playing out for all the people that think technical analysis is BS. Look at this. Notice how we're getting a double bottom right at 395, 396, which again was that high from the past couple of days. So SPY looks like it wants to break out, in my opinion, based on what I'm seeing as of now. Now, things could change, but based on what I'm seeing now, again, we're getting that double bottom. This looks like it wants to continue breaking out. In fact, it is continuing to break out here on the intraday chart as I'm making this video. And triple Q, let's pull that up. It's doing the same thing, right? We hit 308, or more like 307, pulled back, double bottom at 305. Now we're starting to break out on the intraday chart. And on the 4-hour chart, you guys can see we pretty much were in, or maybe you can see this on the 10-day chart, we were in a 1.5 day consolidation range. Then we broke out, and then this happened yesterday, and now we took the highs out from yesterday, which were at 304. Now we're at almost 307. So this looks like it's continuing its trek along, or you know what I'm saying. It's continuing its way up to our target that we mentioned a couple of videos ago, which is right around 315 to about 320. And I think SPY could end up getting anywhere from, especially if it breaks 400, guys, I think SPY could start moving towards 410, 415, and then we'll see what it does from there. So let me know your thoughts, as always, in the comments. This looks like it's a good day so far for the bulls, at least based on what I'm seeing. And again, let me know your thoughts down below. And if you're finding value in this video, you might as well hit that like button. It helps me out in the YouTube algorithm. Feel free to subscribe as well. That also helps your boy out. And with that being said, let's talk about some stocks. We have a couple of companies, one that reported yesterday, two reported yesterday. The other one is today after the bell. I'm watching it very closely. So Las Vegas Sands, have you guys seen the full-on breakout that we're seeing on the stock right now? This is freaking insane. Look at this. Las Vegas Sands is currently up 6.5% on the day, right around $39 a share. And do you guys see this descending triangle? I drew this out probably a week and a half ago. And clearly that descending triangle didn't play out. We broke out of the triangle. We're above the moving averages now. We have a golden cross. We're trading at a multi-month high. This chart looks great, even though it's overbought, I'll be honest. So we might see a bit of a sell-off. It's still a very good-looking chart. It's breaking out to the upside. Cannot complain. And the funny thing is, guys, they ended up missing on EPS, negative 34 cents versus negative 27 cents estimated that missed. And we had revenue beat 1.05 billion versus 976.10 million estimated. So that beat by a good 10, 20, 30, 40 million, something like that. So that's good. And the stock's moving. And in terms of guidance, let me see here. Did I miss the guidance? Oh, we got a lot of buy alerts. Or not buy alerts. Buy ratings, rather. That's what I meant. Barclays adjusted price on Las Vegas Sands to 43 from 39. They reiterated an overweight rating. Citigroup adjusted from 58, or rather from 56 to 58. They reiterated a buy rating. Who else? Wells Fargo upgraded them. Price target $45. So that on top of the earnings, guys, is moving the stock today. Let's be honest. We have volume ripping. Look at the volume on this thing. It's pretty much doubled up, tripled up in volume in just the past week alone. So yeah, there's a lot of momentum to the upside on LVS. And although again it's overbought, I still like this. If it pulls back, I might consider entering LVS. And let me see Wynn Resorts real quickly. That one's got to be moving too. Yeah, there it goes. Wynn's up over 2%, breaking out of the moving averages. And my alert, funny enough, is at $64. I set that a couple of days ago, and we're right at that point. We're a little bit under 64 a share. So if we take that point out, this could be going to the 70s, guys, Wynn Resorts. And the next stock that I want to cover is one that is reporting, this company is reporting after the bell today. And I've been honest with you guys, this is one that I'm down on massively. Luckily, it's just a small position. It's more of a speculative position. It's Snapchat, ticker symbol SNAP. This stock, it's been up a lot recently. You guys can see it was $11 back in the middle of June, and now it's at 16, so it's up probably 40%, 35-40%, but it's still down massively in the past couple of months. And this is one that I was buying in the 40s, was buying in the 30s, and at this point, I got to be down a lot. Let's just put it that way. I think my average has got to be somewhere in the mid-30s on this, and I'm just down massively, right? And it's one of those that I don't want to necessarily sell. I've done tax loss harvesting for this year on DraftKings. That's one that I completely got out of. Lost money on that. It was a speculative position like this one. So I might just let it ride. This is one that I believe in way more than DraftKings. So I'm like, okay, let me let it ride, honestly, at this point. I'm on the fence. Should I buy more? This is what I'm thinking. I'm not asking you guys. I'm just thinking to myself, should I buy more? Should I just tax loss, which I'm probably not going to do that on this one, or should I just hold it as it is and just hold it for 5-10 years and see what happens? Because I do think Snapchat is underrated. I think it's a pretty good business, but they haven't executed as well as people would have liked. Yada yada yada. We're not going to get into that rabbit hole, but I still think they could turn it around. So I'm in a weird spot, and I'm very excited for the earnings. They're coming out after market hours today, and they're expected to do about negative 1 penny. So they're going to lose about 1 cent on average revenue of 1.14 billion. Which, if they do that 1.14 billion, that's going to be up 35% year over year, which that's not too shabby if you ask me, guys. So we'll see. We saw Netflix report okay-ish earnings. The stock shot up like crazy, and I'm not sure if it's holding those gains. Let's take a look quickly. It's holding the gains. It's at 220 now. So if Snapchat comes in with a beat, do not be surprised. I'm not saying this is going to happen for sure. Please, guys, no one knows what's going to happen, so keep that in mind. Don't do anything based on this video. But if we get a crazy double beat or something like that, this could go to $20. I mean, this could rip, and it's done that before. 2 earnings reports ago, it went from $25 to $40 in a day. Just keep that in mind. And I'm not calling for that. I'm not loading up on calls or anything crazy. I'm gonna wait and see how it plays out. And all I'm saying is, I wouldn't be surprised if it shot up to even 18, 19, maybe 20 or something crazy. And also keep in mind, it could go down too. It could go down 20% if the earnings are just horrible and the guidance is bad. So keep that in mind. It's one of those that's very volatile around earnings. It just is. It always is, right? At least it has been the past couple of quarters. So yeah, what do you guys think about Snapchat? Do you own it? If you do, are you going to buy more, sell? Let me know your thoughts. And Tesla, have you guys seen Tesla? This thing is up 10% today. What did I say in my night video yesterday? I said, watch out for Tesla in this wedge. Now it's completely breaking out of the wedge. And I said the volume is most likely going to come tomorrow, the next day, which is what we're seeing right now. A ton of volume, and it's just been ripping all day. I mean, completely in a straight line all day. And they didn't have a killer earnings report. I mean, that's the crazy part about it. We're not going to dive into that in this video because we're already getting a bit too long, 11 minutes. But it's not like they crushed their numbers. But anyway, the stock is still breaking out. I guess it's forward-looking, whatever. That's the argument that people are going to make. It's forward-looking. All right. It's breaking out. So at this point, 850 is right around the corner. We're currently at 820. 850 is the next main resistance, which was support from the end of April, early May. That's where we could be going. Who knows? Maybe tomorrow. Maybe later today if things completely accelerate to the point where we're up 15%, which probably is not going to happen. So watch out for maybe that tomorrow, or maybe it doesn't even come. We shall see, guys. But overall, Tesla, I think it could go to 850, but then we're going to see some resistance. Even here, guys, it's very overbought. So keep that in mind. And I'm going to be looking to play any pullback here on Tesla. We shall see. So with that being said, guys, I'm going to wrap the video up. If you enjoyed it, hit that like button for me. Subscribe. Really, it helps me out in the YouTube algorithm. I appreciate all you guys. And if you want to join my Patreon, check that out. It's linked down below. You get all my moves, morning videos, call outs, access to me throughout the day. All of that is linked down below on Patreon. And if you want some free stocks, don't forget 10 stocks from Moomoo with a $100 deposit. That's linked down below. And you could also get 6 stocks from Webull. Guess what? That's also linked down below. And with that being said, I'll catch you guys in the next video. Thanks for tuning in as always. Peace out.